Come on, Lindy. It's a party. Let's just have a good time.
No. I want you to know I totally agree. Well, what? We started out as friends before we were anything else. And I think that's the way it always should be.
Good.
Good. So where's Kayla?
Strange. You know, it's not even real to me.
I know. That's how it was for me, too. Just don't let anyone force you to talk if you're not ready.
Thanks,
Elena.
Elena. That's a really beautiful name.
Thank you.
Can I get something to drink?
Are you finished? Good. Come on, I'm taking you home.
Yes, well, when can I expect a check? A month? You've got to be kidding. Can't you guys push this claim through faster than that? Look, Devon sustained major business losses. An investigation? What? The damn building blew up. And what about the malicious mischief clause? I understand. Just get back to me. Damn Steel Insurance Company. They're investigating the DevTech explosion.
Well, it's probably standard procedure.
Oh, what is this?
Chamomile tea, sir. It's very good for the nerves.
Oh, Trebly, can't you do something about all this bright light?
Not with an eastern exposure at 9 a.m., ma'am.
Coffee, Trebly. Black.
You're hurting his feelings.
Excuse me, Trebly, but may I have my strawberries? Thank you, but you forgot the cream.
Is there anything else we can get you, Catherine, just so you feel completely at home?
Oh, but I always do, Anne, dear. In my own home.
Sugar, Mrs. Devon.
Trebly? Good morning.
Sage.
Morning.
Nothing like a Devon family breakfast to get the blood pumping.
Good morning, Will.
You slept late?
Yeah, you should have awakened me.
I figured you could use a rest.
Oh, thank you.
Sure. So when do we break the news to Martin that you're still alive?
I don't want Martin to know. Not yet.
Look, I am very tight with the Devon family, okay? Well, ask Macy Devon. He runs his agency, doesn't he? Then please run along and tell him that Chrissy Erickson is here from Stockholm, please.
Mr. Devon only sees people with appointments, Miss Erickson. And if you're so tight with the family, why don't you call them at home?
He's gonna be very upset when he finds out that I was here, and you didn't tell him.
Vincent, hey, I'll take care of this, all right? But Mr.
No, I'll handle it.
It's all right.
Thanks. I'm sorry. Miss Erickson, why don't you come with me and we'll have a talk?
that music was just fantastic. I never heard anything like that in my life. That place.
Made squeeze.
Yeah. It's just outrageous, man.
It is a great place.
Yeah, I'd like to go back and see it sometime, you know, without the... What is it? What?
I couldn't help but notice that you and Elena were kind of friendly.
Yeah, she's a nice girl.
Oh, that's so sweet. A nice girl. Make sure you tell her that.
Really?
And don't forget to tell her that for a fat girl, she doesn't sweat too much.
Yeah, that's very funny, man. Hey, for your information, she doesn't sweat much at all.
Ooh, this must be love. Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Be careful.
What do you mean?
Hey, I love Elena. Hell, for my money, I think she's the sweetest girl in this whole entire school. But I once asked her what was the best concert she's ever been to in her life. She just stood there and shrugged her shoulders.
What's that supposed to mean?
But she's a little sheltered, you know. You catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. That kind of junk.
Oh.
Not to mention, she is Lindy's best friend.
What, you mean that's Lindy? As in the Lindy? Lindy? What, God, why didn't you say something last night?
It occurred to me.
All summer you were talking about how you didn't know how to let her down easy, and it didn't occur to you?
I want your word, Will. No one is to know that I'm alive. Promise me.
Stefan, I understand why you didn't want to take any chances in Stockholm until we knew who was behind the explosion, but now?
Now it's even more important for me to stay undercover.
What about Chrissy and Alex? They're devastated. Don't they have a right to know?
Yes, and it's tearing me apart.
Then tell them.
I can't, don't you understand? If whoever set the explosion knew I was alive, they could be in danger. Last night I watched Chrissy from the window. Oh, God, she looked so lost, so alone. And all I could think to do was rush over, put my arms around her and tell her that it was all right, that her daddy was here and I was going to take care of her. But then I had to stop myself. I had to watch her pain and do nothing. Do you have any idea what that was like? I felt like my heart was being ripped out of my chest.
At least tell Marc.
I can't, not yet.
You're not making any sense. Look at you. Look how devastated you are because of Nora.
Will, there are things you don't know.
Then tell me.
I can't. You're the only one I can trust. No one can know that I'm alive. Promise me.
It's good to see you two finally at a meal together.
Actually, I don't think I've ever seen you in the daylight, Sage.
I was going to say the same thing about you too, Catherine.
Yeah, Sage and I have decided to spend more quality time together. Isn't that right, sweetness?
Yes, Macy was always a sucker for family affairs.
He's getting more and more insolent.
Oh, I think Trevor's a great judge of character.
Catherine, I'd like you to jumpstart that Face of the Millennia promotion as soon as possible.
What about our production schedules?
Will and I have a meeting later on. We're going to hammer this thing out until it's workable.
Martin, don't you think it's just a little bit too soon? After all, it's only been a few days.
Despite the loss of Steph and Anne, we do have a business to run.
That doesn't mean we have to be totally insensitive, Catherine.
And we're all devastated about what happened. But every day lost on Millennia is costing Devin a fortune.
Oh, Martin, some things just aren't about money. Excuse me.
Whoa. I forgot how close she was with Stefan.
Hey, is there something you're not telling me?
You don't even want to know what's been going on.
Try me, man.
Okay, like I told you back in Stockholm, Lindy and I used to be great. That was a long time ago. And then it just seemed like we were together because it was the easy thing to do.
So, what did you say to her?
I don't know. I thought it ended up being a mutual thing. But now, I sort of get the feeling she doesn't think so.
You said she was the kind of girl who always got what she wanted.
Look, Alex, I'm just not sure if she wants me back or if she resents the fact that she can't have me back.
But you guys are still friends.
Yeah, sort of. It's weird. Look, I want to be there for her. The least I owe her. But I have a bad feeling that she's hiding something from me. She's not telling me the truth. There's this new girl.
Dylan, you got to get these hormones under control, man.
Hey, man. Elena's not wiping my drool off her shoes.
Come on.
Oh, Heidi. It's one of our top girls.
Oh, yeah?
I'm really sorry about your father. It must be hard figuring out how to react.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah, that's probably the best, you know. Until you find your own way of dealing, I guess. Hey, she was quite a looker in her day.
You think?
She's still pretty fab.
She's my aunt.
No way.
Yeah, Erickson.
Oh, yeah, then of course, Charlotta Erickson.
Yeah.
My mind is drawing a complete blank. So, she must be your role model.
Ever since I was a little kid. I'm actually gonna live with her.
Really?
Yeah. But I think she's aware of something, because I went to her condo yesterday and she wasn't there. Yeah, she probably doesn't even know about Dad yet.
They must have been really close.
No, not really. Dad told me that they met up on your brother's funeral. It was like, yeah, the first time in like 25 years or something. Do you think I could be a model, Macy? Honest.
I definitely think we should discuss it over dinner. Say the Opera Cafe on the beach at 8.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
You're a really nice guy, you know that?
Thank you. I'll see you at 8.
Okay.
Okay?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, Martin just gave us the go-ahead on the Millennium promotion. I told him I wanted you to work on it with me.
I would love to. That would be fantastic.
Okay. We've got press to call and a search to launch. Who was that?
Oh, that one of the potential candidates?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Could be I'm moving my act. Gotta be where the action is, right? Hey, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later, man. You clocking in overtime, pretty lady.
Got a new instrumental I wanted to try out tonight.
Yeah.
Is Jason here?
You know your accompanist never shows his ugly mug before happy hour.
Right, I forgot.
Maybe you did, maybe you didn't.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Maybe you had another reason for stopping by.
And that would be?
To see me.
You're pushing the confidence button real hard, mister.
I tend to do that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So what about dinner?
That's pushing it. I really don't think that's a good idea, Marco.
You picked the place. Come on. Girl, I'm leaving myself wide open here.
It's not about that.
Then what?
Marco, we work together. What if it's a total bust?
Dinner. You choose the establishment.
What if we find out that we really hate each other?
I don't think that's a real possibility. Do you?
There she is, the notorious Kayla McDermott. Tell you what, Alex, never trust a girl that tells us she'll meet you there.
Sorry. Jody and I were on our way, but we got sidetracked.
Alex, let me introduce you to Sophie High's official heartbreaker, Kayla McDermott. Kayla, this is Alex Eriksson. He just moved here from Stockholm.
Tjena.
Tjena.
Wait. When the hell did you learn Swedish?
I happen to be a very classy chick.
I'm beginning to see that.
Så vad händer i helgen?
Okay, jigs up. I really only know about 3 words, but they're good words.
Yeah, your pronunciation is excellent, actually.
Thanks. In fairness, I'm a fan of all things Swedish. Ace of Base, Kringle Cakes, Peter Forsberg.
Oh, you like Peter Forsberg?
Of course. I mean, he's only one of the greatest hockey players ever.
Yeah, what about Michael Rienberg?
Yeah, I mean, he's good, but he's no Forsberg. You want to talk super sweets?
I'm sorry. Do you guys want some privacy here?
Sorry. You'll have to excuse him. Dylan only cares about basketball. Typical American, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you?
He wasn't. Anyways, I gotta go find Jody. We have a lab project due by tomorrow. Nice meeting you, Alex.
I thought she was fine.
Maybe I'll see you later.
Yeah, well, maybe. Maybe not.
I pity you. It must be awful having 2 ugly girls like Kayla and Lindy running after you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, Kayla isn't into me. She's just very polite.
I thought you didn't wear glasses.
I don't.
Well, maybe you should get a pair, Grandpa, because you're blind.
Well, hey. It's good to see you in one piece, man.
Thank you, Mason. Boy, look at the time.
Must be feeling pretty guilty, though. You know, deserting the fort while Stefan was burning the midnight oil like that.
I left for dinner. I was on my way back.
Still, I can imagine how guilty you must feel.
Oh, I doubt that. Excuse me.
Hey, Martin's still gonna need to get Melanie off on the right foot. And on schedule. Of course, I guess now that won't be possible.
Yeah. Martin told me that Devon Cosmetics is up for grabs.
Well, that's a question of perception versus reality, Doc.
I'm not so sure. I think Lucas could have a lot of support in his court.
Now, if you were talking about tennis courts, I'd be inclined to agree with you.
I have full confidence that the best man will win.
In which case, you won't be able to use your family sucking up abilities anymore.
Well, good to see you, son. Thank God you're safe. You know, I just can't stop thinking about Stefan and Nora. Look, let's go in my office, huh? You need me for anything?
Oh, no, have a good meeting. Take care.
Vilken snygging.
Chrissy! Vad? Kan du sänka musiken så är du snäll? Tack.
Du är Nils kvar där nere?
Ja, han håller på att avsluta lektionen med Alex. Jag sticker över till labbet. Jag kanske kan övertala pappa att äta middag med mig. Det finns mat i kylen till er. Det räcker till Nils också. Kan du säga det till dem?
Jag tycker att jag ska synda lite grann här.
Ja, inte om du vill få av den.
Men säg istället att du tycker att den sitter åt för mycket.
Okej. Jag tycker att den sitter åt för mycket.
Det tycker inte jag.
Men varför frågar du mig då?
Kom igen mamma, börja inte bråka om det här också. Jag orkar inte.
Du är väldigt snygg i den färgen. Köpte du den för något speciellt tillfälle eller?
Nej. Jag tänkte ha på mig den i Miami. Jag har bestämt att följa med pappa på hans promotionresa. Den här millenniumgrejen, den är nästa månad, eller hur?
Jag trodde faktiskt att vi hade en överenskommelse. Innan du gör någonting annat ska du gå klart universitetet.
Nu blir det inte så. Jag är myndig och gör precis som jag vill.
Säger du så här för att jävlas med mig, eller?
Kom igen, mamma. Allting handlar inte om dig. Jag vill åka till Miami och jag vill bli modell som fast i Charlotta.
Ja, men det är väl knappast någonting att sträva efter.
Hon lämnade familjen och blev rik och berömd och det är precis vad jag tänker göra för det passar mig perfekt.
Hon är ingen att se upp till, okej? Jag vill inte att du nämner hennes namn, inte så länge du bor här.
Som du vill.
Chrissy, jag tänker inte låta dig förstöra ditt liv.
Men det är mitt liv, mamma. Du kan inte tvinga mig att stanna kvar här, det vet du.
Förlåt.
Sibling rivalry. It can be deadly.
Well, so can theft. I mean, Daddy did screw you over. Royally, if memory serves.
So how can we help each other?
Well, you tell me.
Just take it easy, will you, Marco?
I'm just taking a lady out to dinner, that's all.
It's never just dinner, you know that.
Why, what's wrong? I thought you liked Jane.
I do. I'm just worried, that's all.
Why?
Because I'm afraid she's going to break your heart.